Let's see one more question of GST. It is again of different types. So let's see how we'll solve the sum. A shopkeeper buys an article whose list price is rupees 8,000 at some rate of discount. It means discount is not given. Okay. List price is given, discount is not given. Okay. From a wholesaler. Okay. He sells the article to a consumer at the list price. The sales are intrastate. Okay, try to understand. There are three participants here. First was wholesaler, second is shopkeeper, and third person is customer. Okay, so the shopkeeper buys an article whose list price is 8,000. Okay, list price is 8,000, but he got some discount also. So that we don't know. What was the discount percent, that we have to find out. So we will assume that let discount given by wholesaler to shopkeeper is X percent. Okay, then what happened? He sells the article to a consumer at the list price. Okay, so shopkeeper sold this item to the customer or consumer at the cost of 8,000. He bought it less than 8,000 because wholesaler given some rebate or discount to the shopkeeper. That percent we have to find out. What was the rebate percent? Okay, so he sells the article to a consumer at the list price. The sales are intrastate. Okay, since it is intrastate and the rate of GST is 18%, so it will be divided into two equal parts, 9% CGST and 9% SGST, because this selling is intrastate. If the shopkeeper pay a tax under GST of rupees 72 to the state government, find the rate of the discount at which he bought the article from the wholesaler. Now what is given? The second thing which is given, that is 72. This tax is the net tax which is paid by shopkeeper, and as we have learned in previous answers in solution of other questions, that the net tax paid by the middle person is the tax paid by the customer minus tax collected by wholesaler, or output tax minus input tax. It may be output CGST minus input CGST, or output SGST minus input SGST. So let's see how I have solved the sum. First of all, we'll see he has paid 72 rupees to whom? State government. It means we have discussed about the SGST. So let's see how I have solved this sum. So let's see how I have solved this sum. What I have written, it is given that list price of an article is equals to rupees 8,000. That is given. Okay, but wholesaler given some discount to the shopkeepers, so and that is not given in the question. So we assume that let rate of discount given by wholesaler to the shopkeeper is equals to X percent. So what is the discount? Discount is equals to X percent of list price, and list price is 8,000. So I calculated X upon 100 into 8,000. 0 cancelled, 0 cancelled. Okay, so it is 80X. It means if list price is this much, then this is the discount given by the wholesaler to the shopkeeper. So let's see what is the cost price of that article for shopkeeper. I have written that is equals to CP minus discount, and in place of CP I have written 8,000, and for discount we copied it 80X and then we left it. Okay, this was the cost price of that article for shopkeeper. Then we are going to find out CGST and SGST paid by this shopkeeper to the wholesaler. So I have written here, since sale was intrastate, hence 18% GST will be divided into two equal parts, SGST 9% and CGST 9%. Okay, then what is the CGST? Input CGST means that GST which will be given to central government and it is collected by wholesaler from shopkeeper. So that is equals to 9% of this CP. Okay, children. So I have written here 9% of 8,000 minus 80X, and I left it here only. Then what? And then I have mentioned that CGST as well as SGST both are equal. So here only I have written that input SGST is also 9% of 8,000 minus 80X. Means this much money that shopkeeper will pay to wholesaler, and that for central government, and the equal amount he or she will pay to the wholesaler for state government. Okay. Now, according to the question, it is given that cost price of article for the customer. We have learned in the question that shopkeeper sold that item to the customer at the least price. So, what is the cost price of the article? The list price was rupees 8,000. So, I have written here. Now, we are going to find out GST paid by customer. So, I have written here output CGST paid by customer is equals to 9% of 8,000. And similarly, output SGST is also the same, 9% of 8,000. See, I did here the calculation 9 upon 100 into 8,000, 0 cancel. So, rupees 720 that customer will pay to the shopkeeper for central government, and similar amount for state government. Now, the net tax paid by shopkeeper as SGST, because in our question it is given that he has paid 72 rupees to state government as net tax, and that payment is done by shopkeeper as GST. So same thing I have written, net tax paid by shopkeeper as SGST is equals to output SGST minus input SGST. And you better know what is output SGST. This SGST is collected by wholesaler from shopkeeper, and this SGST is collected by shopkeeper from the customer. So instead of writing that much long statement, we can write straightforward output SGST, input SGST. Sorry, this one is collected by customer and this is collected by wholesaler. So 72 is equals to 720, that is the SGST paid by customer, minus input SGST, that is collected by wholesaler and given by the shopkeeper. So 9 upon 100 into 8,000 minus 80x. Then we started the solution, normal calculation I did. I'm going to explain that also. You just see 720 minus 900 into 8,000. You have opened the bracket. Then minus plus. Then 9 upon 100 into 80x. 0 cancelled. 9 8 is 72 x upon 10. Okay, here is 72, 720. Now 0 cancelled. Again 980 is 720. So both 720 plus and minus 720 both cancelled each other. Now here 9 8 is 72, 72x by 100. So in LHS there was 72, in RHS 72 by 10. By mistake I have written 100 here, because see only 10 was left, 0 cancelled. So 10 is there, we cross multiply it. So x is equals to 10%. It means that wholesaler has given 10% discount to the shopkeeper. So here answer is over. And naturally this is a different type of question. Here we have to find out the discount. In previous questions we found that we have to find out total amount paid by the customer, or the amount paid by the shopkeeper, or the tax collected by the central government, or the tax collected by the state government. But these sums are different, question number 7 and 18. So I hope it must be helpful for my student. Thank you, children.